Hey Stampin' friends, Darlene with Darlene Stamps. Thanks for joining me today. We are on week 3 of our Christmas, it's not really a countdown, but it's more of a paper cafe. So I wanted to use these cute little bags as my video today, and they're in the holiday catalog, and they're on page 19, these little Santa's bags. And my goodness, there's 8 bags and only $10. And I thought how cute it would be to have this little bag, kind of show you what I did with it. And I'm using the Making Christmas Bright stamp set to make these cute little things. I put money in this just to kind of give it some weight and then made a tag. So let's get started. And I'll show you just how simple and cute this is. So in order to, I'm going to use the Memento ink, black ink. And this is the copper thread, but it's kind of neat because you can see on here, see how it's kind of flared? You can it actually expands, like a net expands. So, all right, so we're going to use some of that. So what I did is I put in a piece because I wanted to give it a little bit of hard surface, and I didn't want it to bleed through. So we are just going to take, this is one of the biggest, no, not the biggest, but a big stamp pad block for this. And I'm just going to see, with the polymer, it's nice because you can actually see what part you're missing. All right, so I want to kind of go, and get that black off there. I'm going to go from tip to end. Isn't that neat? All right, and then we're going to just go kind of angle it so it's coming off its edge here. I did it the other way, but there's not really a rhyme or reason. I just wanted to kind of zigzag the lights. And then I did the right markers the first time, and I kind of think I needed to get a little bit more depth to it. So I'm going to I used the right markers the first time. Now I'm going to use the alcohol markers. I just thought that, you know, a lot of the colors come up. See, the blue just really pops. So it was almost like a test to kind of see how it was going to fare. I used purple in the first one. Gosh, you know, you could hardly see, it just looked black. So I'm just kind of randomly selecting these. And then we'll use the yellow in here. Now, I'm being a little liberal, and I like, let's see here. I'm noticing already. So this is what happens when you have a grand idea and then it kind of changes. I'm just noticing that there, with the two ends, there's a real fat end of the blenders, and then there's a smaller end. The bigger end, it went over, it bled over basically on here. So I want to get green. And then we'll get some red. But I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We traveled. I think I mentioned that in my video, my last one. And I even posted on my Instagram a picture of my mobile office or desk. What I did was took like a serving tray, and I put it across my lap, and it worked wonderful. All right, so I'm going to have to, here I did, this is what happens when you don't have a set schedule of where everything goes. All right, so that is our little things on there. All right. Then I made let me put that aside for a second. I made a label, and this one is just a little smaller just because it's for a small piece. So this is like a 2-inch piece. This is our label topper. I love this. It's very, very versatile, and I don't want it too big, so I'm going to cut it down, but I liked kind of a little bit of a scallop edge. These are those fun little scissors, scissors. And it kind of gives you a fun edge. And then it's just a little too thick, so I'm going to take the outer part, cut that off, cut that off. All right. Now I want to take red, and I thought I had, there it goes, cherry cobbler red. And there are these great little stars, and I thought they would look wonderful cascading down the side, just like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper and put the word bright. And that just gives me, and I want to angle it. And the reason why I'm going to angle it is because when I cut it, it'll already have, you know, edges on it. When I say edges, it's kind of like, I mean, I kind of wanted a little free form. I didn't want it to be all symmetrical kind of thing. So there, just pieces, just little pieces. Then it comes as a set. So this stamp set comes with the bundle, which is the little light bulb. And I love these punches. The punches really make everything wow. I mean, really wow. So I'm going to use that scrap piece because nothing is wasted. And we'll use the green and garden green. And I'm going to use since I have so much red going on, I wanted to get, we're done with these. I'm going to get that going. And I like it because I can see what my darkness is. Make sure I'm getting it the right darkness. It has enough ink on it. I say darkness. I mean, it kind of sounds weird. It's not really dark in the sense of enough ink on it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. And I just boo-booed. I didn't boo-boo because boo-boo would mean I already had to fix it. So, okay. Because we are doing two, and we're doing both green. Okay, and pop that right there. And then what's nice is that I actually can take this and pop out that light in here. Pop that through here, and there's one light bulb. Isn't that sweet? That's what's nice about the punches. We just had a kind of a crazy sale because it was a 48-hour flash sale on certain things. Kind of crazy. Oh, we also need to get the glitter paper, and I'm going to use the copper just because that's been our seasonal. That's too small. Seasonal type of seasonal. Think. Our holiday catalog had a couple of neat patterns. So what I've been doing is making these. So since I'm not going to, I just want the tip. Holy Toledo. All right, I know. So this is what happens when if I put the whole thing in, it's going to cut it. That's what I'll do. We will cut part of it for the light bulb. I don't want the light bulb. So we're going to slide this in so it just hits the top. Just like that. See, if I did a whole piece, it would go through the whole thing. So you can slide that through, save those for another rainy day, and be done. I did actually tumble glue with these because I wanted to make sure these were not going to fall off. Plus, I want to get this put on. So while I'm in the gluing process, get that in. And So I hope, as all of you are in the midst of the Christmas season, that you will kind of agree with me as far as doing the one video. But I do appreciate the comments I've been getting, and if you put a comment down on any of my videos, I had a special thank you that I did for Thanksgiving, and by doing that, it was giving away a stamp set. So I thought that would be kind of fun, and we're going to draw for that tomorrow. So that'll be fun, and I will announce that tomorrow. So I want these to kind of pop and raise up, so I'm just putting some dimensionals behind that. And we'll make sure we read this right, because one says Mary, one says Anne, so we'll have Mary, and then the word bright. So this was just a modification of that stamp set, and then we're going to clip off some of our... Oh, and you did notice, I'm sure you did, that I took the like a candy cane, and I just did that the rope on that. Okay, so get this in and put this on. Now, just for the sake, I wanted to kind of, let's do this. I'm going to take out the stuffing, because I want to show you how neat. Like I said, you can put candy in there. I plan on passing these out at my work for my coworkers, and putting the chocolate kisses, or the actual those little balls, the puff mints, and then we will just put this around here. All right. Yeah, the reason I put the other one with the money, because it was heavier. All right, so there you go. That has the money in that, so it has just a nice actual type of gift bag with, like I said, candy. You could put change in it. It just makes it nice to have that there. I put just a difference of the cording for that. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed that. Just a different type of bag way to give your treats, and I hope you have a great season. Make your cards. Talk to you soon.